Hey guys, Sheila here from Media Vandals. In today's video, I'm talking about the very first steps you should be taking when redesigning your website. Before we get started in today's video, make sure to hit that subscribe button because we post new videos every single weekday teaching you how to grow your business through things such as websites, digital marketing, and creating content. So hit that subscribe button and let's get started. So what brought on today's video about redesigning a website? Well, I am in the process of redesigning our website, MediaVandals.com, and as I was going through the process, I realized that most business owners would not know where to start. So they will begin looking at other sites online, they'll look for things they like, they'll reach out to a few web companies and get some information and some pricing, and then they'll go about redesigning the site. Now, a website should be considered an investment. You should not be looking at the bottom line saying, how much is this going to cost me? What you should be doing is looking at the bottom line and saying, okay, if we move ahead with this project, how much is this website going to make my business? When you have a website live, keep in mind that this is a salesperson to your business. This is a digital storefront that loves to sell to your customers 24/7 and never ever sleeps. When you are looking at that investment, you need to think, what is going to make this storefront or this salesman continue to sell and drive traffic to your business? What is it that your customers are going to find intriguing? That money that you invest in your website, you should make back. And not only should you make it back, but your website should continue to drive new sales into your business well past what you initially invested. So where is a good place to start when thinking about redesigning your website? This book, Donald Miller, Marketing Made Simple, is about $20 on Amazon, and I'm going to link to it down below. Now, this book is a step-by-step StoryBrand guide for any business. And I've done a review on StoryBrand. You can find the video linked somewhere up here. I will also link to the book and the previous review video that I've done in the description below. So StoryBrand is a way of speaking to your customers and inviting them into a story that makes them the hero and explains why they need their service. Now, the whole purpose of using story to talk to your customers is because for thousands of years, people have sat around a fire listening to stories. Stories is the easiest way to reach your market, and it makes what you do interesting. It makes customers want to learn more and eventually use your service. So the creator of StoryBrand has come out with this book, Marketing Made Simple. In this book, he's basically giving you a step-by-step marketing plan on how to use your website to get more sales. And he gives you what you should be doing from the very start, from planning right through to executing your website. Now, there are 5 things that you should be considering when planning a new website. The first thing is a one-liner. A one-liner is one single line that explains what your business does in a way that customers can understand very clearly and very easily. So if you were to go into a coffee shop and open your laptop and have someone look at your website for 5 seconds and then close it, that one-liner should be enough to tell them exactly what it is you do. The second thing the book teaches you is about how to create a homepage or a landing page. So the page that your customers will land on has a very specific way that content should be laid out in order to maximize the potential that customers will contact you about purchasing your product or using your service. There is a specific framework to follow. And this framework has been tested. It is tried and true. And if done correctly, it will convert. If you follow the steps of this framework, you will have the majority of work done before you ever get to the web designer. So you can give them this framework and say, this is the messaging, this is the way it needs to be laid out. Please put a design over it, and you will have a website that is more likely to convert. Now, number 3 in this book is creating a lead generating PDF. And what is a lead generating PDF? It is some sort of downloadable PDF that people will find valuable enough that they will give you their email in exchange for that PDF download. If you are a fitness facility, maybe it's top 10 free workouts you can do at home. If you are a sports enthusiast, it could be 10 ways to make your man cave look better and be the envy of all of your friends. If you're a website company, it could be 5 things you could change on your website right now to get more customers contacting you. Now, what do we do after we have added that PDF, that lead generating PDF to our website, and people insert their email in exchange for the PDF? Well, that is number 4, and that is where we launch what is called an email nurture campaign. Now, there's many softwares that you can use to do email nurture campaigns that are free to begin with. MailChimp is a good one. MailerLite is a good one. If you are planning on doing more email campaigns, you can check out ActiveCampaign, all of which are linked in the description down below. And the email nurture campaign is basically, once you have those emails in exchange for the PDF, what do you do with them? Well, you continue to nurture them with emails that are helpful based upon the PDF that they downloaded. So for example, if it is top 10 ways to make your man cave the envy of all of your friends, you could send out regularly timed emails on each point in the top 10 ways, expanded into more information to help people set up their optimal man cave that would make them the envy of all their friends. If you are a gym and it was top 10 exercises you can do at home to stay in shape, then as part of your nurture campaign, you could continue to send new daily workouts or new weekly workouts. And these do take a little bit of time to set up and send out. Yes, it is time consuming, but the more emails you send with helpful tips or tricks or information, the more people will trust you, the more people will like you, the more apt people are to spend money with you. Now, number 5, the final piece is called the email sales campaign. And what is the email sales campaign? Well, that is every 5th or 7th email of your email nurture campaign, you are including a sales email. And that sales email is not salesy, but it is promoting your product or service. The more useful the information that you give them through email, the more apt they are to stay subscribed. The more interesting your emails are, they will continue to read. The more they read, the more of a chance that when you send one of those email sales campaigns, that they will purchase your product or service. Again, the book is Marketing Made Simple by Donald Miller. And if we take a quick look inside, chapters 1, 2, and 3, part 1 of the book, talk about the 3 stages of relationships. Part 2, chapters 4 through 10, is about creating your Marketing Made Simple sales funnel. And it has information about creating your one-liner, creating your website, wireframe, or homepage, the power of email, how to write a nurture campaign, how to write a sales campaign, how to write a lead generating PDF. Now, when you purchase this book from Amazon, it does include a link of how you can download the workbook that goes along with this physical book. And I would highly recommend, if you are thinking about redesigning your website, before you ever get to the stage of talking to a website company. Work through this book, work through the workbook. And when you are ready to redesign your website, you will have everything you need that you can just say to the agency, here is what I need done. This is my website. Please design it. This is going to do the majority of the groundwork before you ever get to an agency. And when you hand that to them, it will help them not only quote on your website, but create a website that actually converts. So that's it. That's today's video. Marketing Made Simple by Donald Miller. Again, if you haven't checked that out, I've linked to it down below. Definitely check it out. Also check out STORYBRAND by Donald Miller, which is the first book in this series. Fantastic books. Let us know in the comments down below if you have read these books. Let us know if you've implemented them in your own website or marketing. Like and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll see you back here for business tomorrow. Cheers.